Hello everyone, I am Manjari Kalyankar. This is a session for MBA first year semester 2. Today I am going to conduct a session on a course Contemporary Frameworks in Management. The course code for the subject is 207. It is a generic elective course at university level and has 2 credits. There are total 5 units in the course and today we are going to go for unit 1. So unit 1 is emotional intelligence. The course objective given in the syllabus for Unit 1 is first to define the emotional intelligence, also known as EQ or EI, then identify the benefits of emotional intelligence and relate the 5 dimensions of trait EI model to the practice of emotional intelligence. So now we will come to our first slide of Unit 1. So, if you'll see the title of the topic, that is emotional intelligence, the word can be breaked up into two parts, that is emotions and intelligence. So, we will first focus on the part 1, that is emotions. Now, if I'll say emotions, the first thing that comes to your mind is a kind of feeling or a mood. But to define emotion, it is defined as a intense feeling resulting from some event. If you'll observe, not every person reacts to the same situation in a same way. A common situation is given, and if you'll observe the behavior of the people react to the situations in a different manner. Emotions in a scientific way can be defined as a biological states associated with the nervous system brought on by neurophysiological changes variously associated with the thoughts, feelings, behavioral responses, and a degree of pleasure or displeasure. To study further, we can classify emotions into two parts, that is, negative emotions and positive emotions. Positive emotions may be considered as any feeling where there is a lack of negativity, such as no pain or discomfort is felt. These positive emotions make a person feel good. Uh, to name for few, the positive emotions are like hope, excitement, thankfulness, joy, etc. And seeing to the next part, that is negative emotions, they can be described as any feeling which causes you to be miserable and sad. These can be difficult, even painful at times. The emotions such as fear, anxiety, anger, sorrow, grief, restlessness, etc., can be considered to be the part of negative emotions. Now we will see the concept of emotional intelligence. So what is emotional intelligence? As the name suggests, we can say that using your emotions intelligently can be termed as emotional intelligence in a very simple words. So, Dr. Daniel Goleman, a well known author and science journalist in the area of emotional intelligence, described emotional intelligence as a person's ability to manage his feelings so that those feelings are expressed appropriately and effectively. According to Goleman, emotional intelligence is the largest single predictor of success in the workplace. Also, Google says that the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotion and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically can be termed as emotional intelligence. What this essentially means is that emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize your feelings as well as being able to control them and express them appropriately. So, these three are the main pillars of the concept emotional intelligence. First is the ability to recognize your feelings, second thing, to be able to control your feelings, and the third one, to express them in a appropriate way. It also means that you can empathize with people and recognize their emotion as well as your own. So, by saying emotional intelligence, you can understand that it is an ability within a person to recognize his own feeling, then being able to control his feeling and express them in an appropriate way. Now, the question is, why to study emotional intelligence? the previous studies have shown that emotional intelligence has been proven beneficial in one's personal as well as professional life. Emotional intelligence is considered as one of the success factor in the workplace. So we shall see further few benefits of emotional intelligence in the workplace. So to start with, the first one, it allows for better teamwork. Teams with emotionally intelligent members are great at working together. They have good communication, trust each other, and value each other's input. When someone makes a suggestion, they are able to respond in a positive and productive way. Second, you can deal with change. Not many people like change, but emotional intelligence gives you the tools you need to deal with any change that comes your way. In the workplace, many people often face change with a negative attitude and crossed arms, but an emotionally intelligent person will be much more positive and can inspire other team members to feel the same way. The third benefit is that you can handle those tough conversations. Whether it's an angry customer or an upset employee, difficult conversations can stir up all sorts of emotions. If you have the right skills, you can handle those conversations by emotionally connecting with other person before finding a solution. Next is, it's an essential people skill. Emotional intelligence allows you to quickly build trust with people as well as rapport. As one of the quality of emotional intelligence is that these people very well know their own emotions and also try understands the emotions of other people. So these people are able to quickly build up relationships with the other peoples. The person with emotional intelligence are also able to understand their feelings and empathize with them. It plays a fantastic role for any that involves working in teams. The fifth benefit of emotional intelligence is that it's a key feature of a strong leader. Great leaders understand people. They know how they work, how to influence them, and how to inspire their team members. Emotional intelligence will help you to achieve this understanding in order to be a brilliant leader and guide your team in a right direction. Some more other benefits of emotional intelligence in the workplace are as follows. First one, better teamwork. The people with emotional intelligence are found to be a good team player while working in a team. Next one, better office environment. Due to their ability of understanding, these people create a good positive environment in the organization. These people make adjustments much more easier as compared with the other people. Next one is more self awareness. These people are much more self aware as they understand their own emotions and oneself very well. People with emotional intelligence are good at managing their own emotions and hence they turn out to be much more self controlled one. People with high emotional intelligence have compassion, and the level of motivation among these people is comparatively high. Next, people with high emotional intelligence turn out to be a good leader. They have leadership capabilities. Next, they are able to form a good professional relationships with the other colleagues in their organization. And hence, the companies with emotional intelligent employees are a step ahead of the other companies in comparison. So these are few other more benefits of emotional intelligence in the workplace.